All right, here we are at the Bakersfield Speedway, July 15th, 1995. On tap here tonight, of course, 150 lap Enduro. That'll be ran in two 75 lap segments. Along with that'll be the hobby stocks, the IMCA modifieds, and modified street stocks. A lot of great action last week. A lot of cars driving by here right now. Looks like Highway 99. But there's a little controversy in the hobby stock main where somebody pushed the wrong buttons. Next to me here, of course, Rick Henderson. Slip in here, Rick, while I explain this to the race fans. They shot the checkered flag on you, lap 15. You stopped in the winner's circle, thought all the hubba bubba was coming down, the fanfare for you to win, and then what happened?
Well, they said that we needed to run 10 more laps, and they took the win away from me.
God, that's got to be tough, you know, drilling pumps, and that's what the payday is, gives you that energy back, of course, a little extra shekels in the pocket. What happened was apparently the lady inside there pushed the button instead of pushing a 1, she pushed a 2. It said instead of 15 or instead of 13, it said 23 or some damn thing. So that hurt pretty bad, huh?
Yeah, it kind of hurt my pride. I was ready for that first win, and I thought I had her, and things happened, I guess.
Well, I'll tell you what, Rick, you know, you had a good 10-car length advantage when that checkered flag dropped. Of course, they went ahead and added the other 10 to it, made it a total of 25 laps. 5 laps normal or more than usual, and they shut it down with that checkered 5 laps short. And then you ended up with, what, a flat tire and finished way back?
Yeah, I got a flat about 4 laps from the end, and that ended it.
That's messed up, man. I tell you, well, you know, we feel for you. You know, not a lot you can do about that. Just one of those things that happens at a night of racing. What do you got in tap for us here tonight, July 15th? I see you're back in the lineup here. Car looking pretty good when you're hot lapping. Look like a little water coming out the right front. What's that about?
Well, I don't know. It seems like I might have a little radiator leak. I'm going to try and get her fixed and go out and see if we can't kick some booty tonight.
Excellent. 102 degrees. Everybody's ready to probably be spitting a little bit. Well, I'll tell you what, Rick Henderson, hobby stock number 14. We'll look for you to kick some booty tonight. Good luck to you. California Raceway video. The race doctor, Mike Mosier, is saying, hey, hang in there. We'll bring you round 1 qualifier in just a moment.
Thank you.
Here you can see the silver bullet. Rick Henderson's number 14, brought to you by Green Acres Liquor, Ackerman Chiropractic, King's Muffler, Barney BB's, Michael's Performance Center, and of course, Hopkins Racing. Oh boy, current points leader here. We're looking at the 11 car, brought to you by Cargill Welding, CNL Auto. Speedy Steve Cargill winning the main event last week. Current points leader. Talking to him a little earlier, he's going to come back and make it a sweeper. Going to go for a repeat here tonight in the hobby division. Race Doctor Pitside with compadre and crime out here, one of the hobby stock racers, the 69 car Virgil Riddle. Virgil, give me 5, brother.
How you doing, man?
Good. Nice to see you out here tonight. Say, you know, this is your first year racing, and you've had your good times and your bad times. Overall, what's it been like for you in 1995?
It's been great. I'm going to do it next year. It's my first year, and this has been a lot of fun.
Then you get that little adrenaline pump, and Saturday night when you're out here, or you're not at a track racing, you need a fix somewhere, you need to be doing something?
Oh, most definitely.
Definitely. Big time.
Big time.
Well, what do you got in store for us tonight? You got any tricks up your sleeve, a little nitrous in the back or what?
Better believe it.
How about you run nitrogen in those tires? I heard it lightens up the car weight a little bit.
No, it's gasoline.
Gasoline. Okay, I tell you right now, the race doctor's going to get in his hip pocket. If he's running gasoline in the tires, the race doctor needs to give him a helping hand.
I'll try anyway.
All right, what are you running here? Is this a 1972 Nova?
No, I think it's about a 74 Nova.
74 Nova. So you got rear steer or front steer?
Front steer.
Front steer. Well, of course, that's a little bit stronger. The early model Camaros had the rear steer, and it was a mess. Very soft, bend tie rods, ball joints, and, of course, A-arms. You had any trouble with your suspension out here with the track setup?
Yeah. I've had a lot of problems, but I'm getting most of it fixed by now.
All right. I tell you what, Virgil, we've enjoyed watching you home squeeze, a rookie for a candidate for 1995. Wish you the best of luck.
Appreciate it.
All right. There you go. Virgil Riddle. You can see his car here, the number 69 car, brought to you by Aloha Pools and Spa, Southwest Landscape and Maintenance Company, and Simpson's Auto Wrecking, 845-0256.
See what I mean? The first car leading in the first 75 will be the first car in the go out first, and then everybody falls in behind it. And then you go out the second. That's 75. And the leader in the first 75 will be the leader in the second. No, we don't check no one's car first. We don't look them over to start with.
Time for us to go to work. The cars are going. The 02 car out of Bakersfield, your driver, Dwayne Wood. Outside front row, the number 83 car out of Bakersfield, your driver, Terry Brewer. Second row inside, you pick up the number 24 car. Been doing some real fine driving here lately. Big driver, big hand for Adam Wren. Outside second row, the number 35 car comes to us by the way of Hanford, your driver, Ruthie Reed. Next row inside, the number 32 car comes to us by the way of Bakersfield, brought to you by Wood Photography. Driver known as Ramblin' Ronnie Schmidt. The number 16 car comes to us by the way of Porterville. Young 17-year-old driver, your driver, Jeff Houstons. Yeah. Black number 3 car out of Manhattan Beach, your driver, Scott Cameron. Outside of Scott Cameron, this is the 76P car out of Bakersfield, Jerry Morgantini. And the final entrant, the 04 car out of Lake Isabella, Jerry Riggs. That makes up the starting grid for here, round 1 qualifier for the Hobby Stock Division. Also, the blue 8X getting a little extra front row start there. That's Tom Manzella, had his problems last outing. Fast car been coming on as of the last couple of weeks, so we'll see what Manzella has been able to put together in that blue number 8X. Sponsored in by Powerhouse. You can hear the throttles picking up a little bit. Anticipation of the green, and Dennis Tinker, your starter, lets him go. Up on the high side, Manzella opens the door down low. Dwayne Wood comes off turn 2, your leader. Morgantini gives a little loopy-doo over in turn 2. Adam Wren with a strong second, pushing high out of the corner, turn 4. Terry Brewer now up to second. Adam Wren picks up his rear quarter panel. Ron Schmidt currently running 4th. Brewer on a power move into turn 3. Monte Carlo versing a Nova, and a 02 able to power out. Dwayne Wood still your leader, but up high into turn 2. Look out! Terry Brewer takes a looper, collects Adam Wren along with Jeff Houstons. Oh, look out, down the back. Oh my gosh. Adam Wren picks up the 35 car, Ruthie Reed along with Jerry Riggs and a 04. Still on the green. Ramblin' Ron Schmidt now up to second behind Dwayne Wood. Looked like a bumper or some tin down the back chute. Look out turn 1, we got a car that's having problems. Ron Schmidt gets trapped up into traffic. Dwayne Wood still your leader, 4 down, 4 to go. Scott Cameron coming on big as Houston gets crossed up again down the back chute. Terry Brewer loops it down on the apex of 3 and 4. White flag action, 1 to go. Turn 1 action. Ramblin' Ron Schmidt up high, finds the handle and comes out your leader. Scott Cameron running second, Dwayne Wood third. Top 3 qualify to the main. And your winner, Ramblin' Ron Schmidt, body by Greenfield Tires, Matt's Texaco. Scott Cameron second, Dwayne Wood third, and Jeff Houston's 4th. Jerry Morgantini picking up the pace behind him. So all kinds of wet track racing action at times. See a lot of positions change, and there's your winner, a hard-charging, Ramblin' Ron Schmidt. Round 2 qualifiers. They come off turn 4 on the pole. The 32J of Johnny Pixler. Outside front row, the 09 car representing Taft, California. Your driver, Ed Barrett. The 08 car Representing Lake Isabella, your driver, Jay Marks. The 33 car. His grandson celebrating a 2-year-old birthday here tonight. Eric Black, your driver in the green machine. That is Jammin' Jerry Horlacker. Third row inside the number 49 car. Comes to us by the way of Shafter, your driver, Lloyd Reed. Outside of Lloyd Reed, you pick up the 66 car. Jamming up there in the top 3 in points so far. He's known as the dog catcher, brought to you by Oildale Automotive. Owls or a radiator. It's an Oldsmobile, your driver, Jim Deedy. The number 16 car next in the lineup out of Bakersfield, that's the white 16, your driver, Danny Lewis. And the 20 car in the lineup out of Bakersfield, your driver, Mark Jacober. Got a car of your driver, Johnny Pixler. He'll be setting the pace as we go into turn 3. Amp starting to build, coming out of turn 4. Buddy, watching your starter, Dennis Tinker, and we're on the green. Ed Barrett with a nice jam off turn 4. First one into turn 1 sets the wheel. Jammin' Jerry Horlacker getting sideways. Oh, look out. Horlacker picks up Deedy. Everybody still moving. Ed Barrett out of Taft, California, your leader. Jay Marks second. Lloyd Reed goes to the infield along with Johnny Pixler. Pixler sideways. Oh! The 20C car of Dennis Turner making a little contact. Ripping a bumper loose off of the 32J car. Left rear flat also on that car. Your leader into turn 1, Jim Deedy, followed by Jay Marks and Ed Barrett. The 09 of Ed Barrett now showing signs of smoke coming out that back end. The black 66, Jim Deedy, hooked up, going to the front. 4 down, 4 to go. Top 3 qualify into the main event. Running second, the 08 of Jay Marks. Third is the 09 of Ed Barrett. Ed Barrett on the bubble. White flag action. Danny Lewis now coming up to put a challenge on that third and final qualifying position. Danny Lewis in the white 16. If he's to go to the main, he needs to get in front of the plum-colored 09. There's your winner, the 66 of Jim Deedy. Jay Marks second, Ed Barrett third. Great challenge by the 16 of Danny Lewis. He finishes up 4th. And finally, Lloyd Reed finishing up 5th. So that was round 2 qualifier. On the pole, you pick up the number 4 car out of Taft, California, Rowdy Dickard. Outside front row, the number 91 car, double amputee, drives with a couple of prostheses and a hook on a couple steering balls. They call him the Hook, your driver, Mark Roberts. The number 44 car comes just out of Hanford, your driver, Ed Nichols. The yellow number 2 out of Bakersfield, the Flying Hawaiian, Roger Remy Jr. The number 50 car. Third row inside, your driver out of Bakersfield, Wayne Kaufman. The 05 car out of Bakersfield, Flipper Don Cargill. The number 25 car, the front yard dog, Roger Herrick. The number 17 car, Brian Terry, lights out, looking for the green this time around. Also, you pick up the number 42 car, Marvin Leist out of Bakersfield, and the number 21 car in the lineup, Randall Davis out of Bakersfield. Mark Roberts, the double amputee, your leader into turn 3. Powered in there by Powerhouse sponsor. Flipper Don Cargill hammers his way up to second now. Roberts gets dropped down low on the apron. Look out, 3 abreast off 2. Roberts twitched up into the infield. On the bubble now, running third, the number 50, Wayne Kaufman. Ed Nichols up high in the marbles. Oh, look out, turn one action, 3 abreast going inside. Kaufman able to stave off the number 4 of Roddy Dickard. Brian Terry on the hunt, now up to third. Roger Herrick moved up to fourth. Spin out, turn 4. Kaufman gets looped by Brian Terry. Terry now second, Roger Herrick third, the Flying Hawaiian, Roger Remy Jr. fourth, as a 25 car of Roger Herrick now on the bubble. Your leader now into turn 1, the 05 of Don Cargill. Running second, the number 17 car of Brian Terry. Running third, the number 25 of Roger Herrick. And in turn 3, below the Pools by Ike Delco Gunite sign, the 44 car Ed Nichols out of Hanford. Lost the handle on it. Did a 180. Yellow. Lights on. Okay. We're back on the green. Cargill opens the door. He goes high. Brian Terry down low. Cargill with a lot of RPM off turn 2, able to stretch another car length's lead out of the 05 car. White flag now coming out. The yellow number 2 of the Flying Hawaiian, Roger Remy, is the 4th car on the track. Your winner now off turn 4, the 05 Flipper, Don Cargill. Brian Terry second, Roger Herrick third. Brought to you by Bryant's Radio, You Pick, You Save, and California Raceway Video. That's the top 3 that'll qualify to the main event. Those 3 once again will be the 05 car, Don Cargill, the 17 of Brian Terry, and the third and last qualifier, the 25 of Roger Herrick. Car, Speedy Steve Cargill. Next to Speedy Steve Cargill, the number 1 car out of Taft, California, your driver Don Peaser. Next row up is the number 14 car, comes to us out of Bakersfield, Rick Henderson. Then you find the yellow number 37 out of Bakersfield, brought to you by Nails by Lori, your driver Gentleman Tim Bewley. The number 14 car won the 15-lap main event last week in error, your driver Rick Henderson. The number 69 car, Virgil Riddle, the number 8 car in the lineup. Jim Perry, we go on the green. On the pole, the number 43, Tim Scott, the number 90, the Ragin' Cajun, Scott Trahan. 43, Tim Scott, your leader down the back chute. The number 8 car, heavy on the gas. And into the wall, Jim Perry. Oh, 3 abreast into turn 1. Who's going to give it up here tonight, Mama? Henderson up high. Scott Trahan down on the bottom side, moves up to 4th. Virgil Riddle 5th. Henderson now a challenge for that 5th position. Your leader up front, the 43, Tim Scott. Gentleman Tim Bewley running 2nd. And the 8B of Jim Perry on the bubble. 3rd and final qualifier. Right rear flat on Don Peaser. Steve Cargill off turn 2, up high, building a little RPM, coming into turn 3 on the top side of the 69 car, Virgil Riddle. Comes up high, he'll drop down to the lower apron. Still up front, your leader, the 43 of Tim Scott, Tim Bewley running 2nd. White flag action. Cargill's going to have to hustle if he's going to qualify to the main. Top 3 drivers go to the main. Running 2nd, the yellow number 37, Gentleman Tim Bewley. On the bubble, the black 8B of Jim Perry. Rick Henderson sticks it into hard in a 3. And your winner, Tim Scott. Tim Bewley second and Jim Perry third. So last week's main event winner, current points leader, Steve Cargill, could not find a fast way around the 69 car. Does not qualify to the main. He will have a last chance effort in the semi-main a little bit later. Fire lights are out on the pole. Ron Malone sets the pace. We're on the green. Bo Earnshaw up front on the outside. James the Hammer Hammonds running in third position. Off turn 2, Bo Earnshaw takes the lead. The red 18 of Kevin Collier moving up to second. The black 3B of Ron Malone running third. The black number 3, Bo Earnshaw, still your leader, being tracked down by the red number 18, Kevin Collier. Ronnie Sanders out of turn 2 in the yellow 19 car, drops it down low and up to third. A pass off turn 4. The 18 of Kevin Collier. Bo Earnshaw back to second. James the Hammer Hammonds currently running 5th. Rude Rick Childress 6th. Chris Slaney out of Torrance 7th, and then the number 2 car, Daryl Hood. Heavy traffic off turn 2. Here comes your winner off turn 4, the 18 car, Kevin Collier. Turn 4 action. Bo Earnshaw second. Ron Sanders third. Chris Laney fourth. James the Hammer Hammonds 5th. Boy, they were going for it that last 2 corners out of 3 and 4. Yeah, you guys, hey, you guys clip it. Clip it on that clipper. All right, round 2 qualifier on the pole. The number 48 car comes just out of Bakersfield. That's my pool shooting buddy, Bruce the Moose Smith. Outside front row, the number 91 car brought to you by American Truck Parts. Eagle Brand Snacks out of Porterville, your driver, Billy Nolan. The number 9 car, second row inside, your driver out of Porterville, Glenn Hughes. Second row outside, the 78 car is Ralph Cook. The 79 car, Jim Harker. We're on the green. Billy Nolan first into turn 1, side by side with Smith off of 2. Smith with a better hookup coming out of 2, your leader. Oh, Ralph Cook sticks his nose up into third now. Also the number 79 car of Jim Harker running 5th. The number 17 car of Steve Nolan. The 01 Brian Johnson. The 4J of Super Phil Matthews. And the number 57 car comes to us out of Santa Clarita. That's Floyd Quackenbush. 2 3/4 laps down, the number 48 car. Your leader, Bruce Smith. Spin out by Super Phil in turn 4. Phil Matthews back on the gas, gets it fired up. 4 down, 4 to go. Bruce Smith still your leader, followed by the number 91 of Billy Nolan. Ralph Cook in the blue number 78, running third. Glenn Hughes, the number 9 car, running fourth. Running fifth, the number 79 of Jim Harker. White flag action. One more time around. Here comes your winner off turn 4, Bruce Smith. The number 91 of Billy Nolan, second. The 78 of Ralph Cook, third. The number 9 of Glenn Hughes, fourth. Fifth is the number 79 car of Jim Harker. And the number 48 car, Bruce Smith, his first modified street stock qualifying heat race ever. The number 48, Bruce Smith. Nice drive, Bruce.
You're already up there, aren't you? 10-4.
Race cars, we'll get that cleared from the track. The lineup goes something like this. On the pole, you'll find the IMCA modified 08 out of Taft, California. Your driver, Jay Barrett. Outside, front row, the number 87 car out of Bakersfield. Your driver, Buck Cox. Second row inside, the blue 0 car out of Sanger. Your driver, Jim Reeves. The number 26 car out of Bakersfield, your driver, Gary Brannon. The lady driver in the number 10 car, Lynn Dinas. The number 18 car out of Tulare, Tom Bowser. Your current national points leader, the 4X, the red one, Ryan Cole. And we're on the green. Also in the lineup, the white number 12 of Ron Bartels out of Hawthorne. He gets high in turn 1. Buck Cox, your leader into turn 3. Three abreast through turn 2. Oh, look out. Contact made. Jim Reeves gets slammed up into the wall. The 18 of Tom Bowser and 26 of Gary Brannon. Running second is 08 at Jay Barrett. Running third is Tom Bowser. Bowser jumps to the high side, drops back down low off 4, and Bowser with a muscle move up to second now. Running fourth, the number 26 car of Gary Brannon. 5 laps down this time around, 3 to go. White flag action this time around. White flag, one more time to go. Buck Cox, the black 87 car. Guido's Taco sponsored car. Followed by the number 18 of Tom Bowser. Jay Barrett still running second. Here comes your national points leader, Ryan Cole. A 2-car pass in the back chute. Cole up to third. Your winner, the black 87 of Buck Cox. Tom Bowser second. Ryan Cole third. Gary Brannon fourth, Jay Barrett fifth, and Ron Bartels, the number 12 car, sixth. So a muscle move by the red number 4 down the back chute, picked up 2 positions, finishing third. We see the number 10 car of Lynn Dinas going on the way of the hook. Her husband in this here lineup, round 2, is the number 9 car currently on the pole out of Bakersfield. Brought to you by the Color Connection Performance Machine out of Bakersfield. The number 9 car, Jim Dinas. Outside, front row, out of Port Hueneme, Oxnard area. In the 70 car, Bob McMahon. The number 41 car comes to us out of the 1994 Hobby Stock Division. He went into the final race tied for first place, and they settled it up. He finished second. Out of Mettler, Brent Blackstocks. The number 4 car, brought to you by Manuel's Casa de Mania, is the number 4 car, George C. Scott. The number 27 car next in the lineup, your driver, Earl Cox. The number 6, currently the Bakersfield points leader, out of Porterville, Darren Smotherman. And then the 55 of Doug Thompson. Lights out, we're looking to go green. Well, the green flag flies, and first into turn 1, the number 70 of Bob McMahon. McMahon sporting a lot of power here tonight. Number 9 car running second, but a challenge now by the number 6 car of Darren Smotherman. Smotherman down the back chute, moves up that second position. McMahon pushes through 3 and 4, opened the door. A battle off turn 2 between Smotherman and McMahon. Smotherman makes the pass coming out of 4. McMahon back to second. The number 9 of Jim Dynas third. George C. Scott in the blue number 4 running 4th. And the red and white number 27 of Earl Cox running 5th. Cox up high in turn 4. Dynas falls off the pace. Opens the door now. George C. Scott up to 3rd. McMahon falls off the pace completely into turn 2. Running second now, the number 4, George C. Scott. Earl Cox running 3rd. White flag action one more time around. Cox and Scott made contact. Cox went to the infield. Here's your winner, Darren Smotherman. Brent Blackstock's up to 3rd. Finishing second, George C. Scott. Brent Blackstock's 3rd. Earl Cox 4th, and Doug Thompson 5th.
Here by the pickup in the infield. Is there some way you can get it down here because of the IMCA driver?
To the main event. And I believe we'll have 2 of those semi-mains for the hobby division. All right, starting grid goes something like this. On the pole, the number 16 car, 16H out of Porterville. 17-year-old driver, big hand for Jeff Houstons. Front row outside in the white number 16. That's Danny Lewis out of Bakersfield. Second row inside, you pick up the number 76 P car, Jerry Morgantini. The number 49 car next in the lineup comes to us out of Shafter, California, your driver, Lloyd Reed. Third row inside, the number 35 car out of Hanford, a lady driver, Ruthie Reed. Outside of Ruthie Reed in the green machine, the green number 33, Jem and Jerry Horlacker. Row number 4, the white and blue number 83 car comes to us out of an Odyssey division. That's a little small motorcycle-powered racing unit of 1994, now in a hobby division. Your driver out of Bakersfield, Terry Brewer. The number 20 car, first time on the track for number 20, is Dennis Turner. Then you pick up the number 24 car, also out of Bakersfield. He was leading here for a while, got tied up in 2 altercations in his qualifier. Now in a semi-main, the 24 car, Adam Wren. The number 32J. Third time ever in a race car, brought to you by Greenfield Tire. Your driver, Johnny Pixler. That's round number 1 qualifier out of the semi-main. We'll be going 12 laps of action.
I talk for a living during the weekday.
Yeah, I know how that is. On the pace, the 16H, Jeff Houston sets the tempo. RPM starting to build. Looking at the flag, man. We're on the green. The White Nova, Danny Lewis first into turn 1, off turn 2, your leader. 3 abreast off turn 2 with Brewer, Horlacher, and Turner. Running second, the 16H of Jeff Houston's, the 49 car of Lloyd Reed running third. On the bubble, the 76P of Jerry Morgantini. Top 4 to the main event. Morgantini on the bubble in the 76P. 2 laps down, we're going to go 8. 3 laps down, 5 to go. There you can see Jerry Horlacher and Adam Wren getting tangled up. Wren's got a right or left rear flat on the 24 car. Flat tire on his ride. Left rear flat on Adam Wren. Wren takes it off the track, goes into the pit. 5 down, 3 to go. See your leader going into turn 3 and coming out under turn 4 underneath the 32J of Johnny Pixler. Your leader now goes into turn 1. You can see the 16H of Jeff Houston's. He's currently running second. Right behind him, the 49 of Lloyd Reed. Actually, the 16 car from here looks like he's starting to reel that leader in. The 16H of Jeff Houston's definitely starting to reel the leader in. Smoke coming off his car, and up in smoke, steam coming out of Terry Brewer's car out in turn 3. And there's your winner, Danny Lewis. Jeff Houston second, Lloyd Reed third, and who's going to be the 4th qualifier? Holy mackerel, the 76P of Jerry Morgantini. That's your 4 qualifiers that go into the main. So that was round 1 of the semi-main action for the Hobby Division. Round 2 about to come to the track. A couple prostheses and a hook, known as the Hook. His name is Mark Roberts. Third row inside the number 44 car, Ed Nichols. Lights out, we're looking to go green out of 4. And we're on the green. Rick Henderson sticks it deep into turn 1, off turn 2, your leader. The Flying Hawaiian, Roger Remy Jr. running second, Mark Roberts third, and Virgil Riddle fourth. Scott Trahan running 5th. And speedy Steve Cargill moving on muscle move underneath Trahan. Now up to 5th. One more position for the red and white number 11 car, and he will be transferring to the main. Mark Roberts, look out, he's loose into the infield. Sideways into the infield. Cargill now up to that 4th and final transfer position. He is on the bubble. Don Pieser right behind him in the 5th position. Cargill down low off 2 underneath Virgil Riddle. Makes a pass. Whoa, Pieser almost took a piece of him. A right rear flat on the number 11 car. Oh, Cargill with a right rear flat goes off the track. Tough luck for Cargill. A right rear flat. He takes it off the racing surface. Leader off turn 4, the 14 car of Rick Henderson. Roger Remy Jr. running 2nd and Virgil Riddle 3rd. Don Pieser in that 4th transfer position. Pieser up high. Scott Trahan up in smoke out of turn 3. Car number 90 up in smoke in turn 3. And we're on the yellow flag. We've got 6 laps down, 4 to go. As of late, is he making anything new?
Well, there's a new song called Lead On. It's off his new album. It's a good slow song. It's slow dancing.
Ah, that's what I like, yeah. Polish my belt buckle. All right, we're back on the green. We have 6 down, 4 to go. Your leader, the number 14 of Rick Henderson. Steve Cargill, muscle move out of 2, up high, gets past 3 cars. The flying Hawaiian Roger Remy running 2nd. Don Pieser 3rd. And on the bubble, giving up the bubble to Ed Nichols out of Hanford. Riddle having problems. And Wayne Kaufman off turn 2 with a transfer position. The 50 of Wayne Kaufman now in a transfer mode. Kaufman, smoke coming out of his car. Steve Cargill up underneath Ed Nichols into turn 1. White flag action now shown to your leader, Rick Henderson. Here comes your winner off turn 4, the 14 car, Rick Henderson. Ackerman Chiropractic, Roger Remy Jr. finishing up 2nd. Don Pieser 3rd. Wayne Kaufman 4th. So amazing feat here. Our last week's main event winner and current points leader, Steve Cargill in the red number 11, did not make the transfer here tonight. We'll see what happens. He can become an alternate. Alternates are set up in the wing of the exit gates, and we'll see if he is the relegated. Oh, Sparks! Go ahead.
Well, the sheriff turned around. He's got a little more experience. Let him know what's going on.
So the brown number 2, Carl Sparks, is the sheriff here in Kern County. He's leading right now. The number 1 car, of course, that bright yellow one, the disc jockey for KUZZ Radio, Steve Granowitz. Granowitz trying to reel in the sheriff. Granowitz in that beautiful yellow number 1 built by Scott Pounds Motorsports. Sounds like the sheriff in the number 2's got a little rocket power going there. What is that nonsense?
If you come in 2nd place, you lose.
That's right. If you finish 2nd, you just ain't finished.
I think that's a muffler call. That's a jet, I think.
Little afterburner action.
Yeah.
That's what I have after I've had a hot taco, an afterburner.
Steve, you got to get going. The race is almost half over.
Tell him to push the pedal that's on the right.
He's got a pedal that says brake and one that says accelerator.
I tell you what we'll do, fans. Next time that yellow banana comes out of turn 4, let's everybody stand up and give Steve a big yell. Let's wake that boy up. What do you think?
Wave.
Yeah, do a little wave out of turn 4 as the yellow banana comes around. Let's get him cooking.
We got to get him going.
Okay, here we go. Let's get him. Yeah! Come on, Granny!
Notice he's got shorts on. Beautiful legs.
Steve Granny Granowitz, we're going to nickname him with a new tail here. Driving like a granny out there, wearing shorts. That's not kosher.
Granny Gradowitz.
Granny Granowitz, 4 laps down, now 5. We're halfway there. Oh, look at Sparks. He's going to make a pinch on him. Look out! Hold him. They connected. Uh-oh, Granowitz is PO'd. Sparks is going to try to reel him in.
Are you going to give him a chance or what?
Sparks says, I want to be the trophy queen, and kiss Stevie Granowitz as he comes off at turn 4.
That's Steve. The yellow car said if you wreck it, you die.
And pay the bill, huh?
Isn't that something? Now Steve's in front.
All right, Steve's winning.
Intimidation.
Well, I tell you for sure. I think what happened, Carl Sparks gave Steve Granowitz the ticket book and didn't want to get pinched.
I think that's an illegal U-turn, don't you?
What do you mean U-turn? I didn't turn, you turned.
Radios 1 to 4 only.
7 down, 3 to go.
Does somebody have one I can switch with?
Come on, Steve. 3 laps. The sheriff's coming after you
Well, we
now.
can always give Dick.
Here comes Granny Granowitz out of 4. Come on, Granny.
Come on, Granny.
Granowitz, built by Scott Pounds Motorsports, as well as Sheriff Carl Sparks. Scott Pounds, the builder of these 2 hobby stock enduro stocks, if you will.
Only 2 laps to go. Come on, Steve.
He's burning rubber. Listen to that.
How do you burn rubber in dirt? Probably inside the car.
Yeah, his foot on the floorboard.
Is this the final lap?
White flag action. We're coming around to receive the checkered. Let's let it go for Steve Granowitz and Carl Sparks. Fine little duel out here. And your winner,
Steve Granowitz.
Steve Granny Granowitz and Carl Sparks. A nice drive, guys.
Boy, he won that race handily. Go ahead.
Chris Connors, the
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to do a countdown here to start this first 75 laps of the Enduro race. Ready? Go with me.
give a little countdown. 4, 3, 2, 1. We're on the green. So there we go. Chris Connors, the KUZZ radio, gives a countdown. We're on the move. 75 laps of action. The 17 car hooked up, getting loose out of 4. That's your leader, John Fimpton. Oh, a big bumper coming loose off the number 12 car up in turn 2. Bobby Rawland. action all over the track, let me tell you. Oh boy, down the back chute, Jeff Christain almost got tagged by Darrell Hood. Hood running the number 72 car. A whole lot of smoke. That number 54 car putting out a lot of smoke. Larry Purrier out of Bakersfield. 3 abreast coming into turn 2. Everybody making it through that transition all right. Look out, turn 3 action. A bumper down that back chute below the good guys sign. A flat tire on the number 1 car, Don Peaser. I guarantee you, anybody finds that bumper, they're going to have something broke. In the wall, turn 1. Oh, number 42 hit the wall hard. Todd Baker slammed the wall just before the green light. Spin out down the back chute, the number 25 car, Todd Tracy. Everybody made it clear through that transition. Where's Sheriff Carl Sparks when you need him? These guys look like a bad happening in 99 freeway. Broken tire rolls up into turn 1 alongside of that car that's discombobulated. Oh, turn 1 action. Holy mackerel. The 86 car of Lonnie Cox stranded along with, of course, the number 69 car, blocking traffic there. 1-lane road now. That's Dwan Mossheimer. Oh, spin out. Randall Davis getting caught up in it, along with the 69 car. Traffic blocked up severely into turn 1. The number 5 car finally breaking free. That's Chris Smith out of Ridgecrest. Also involved Jason Selvage in the 36 car. The number 97 car, Brett Laney out of Torrance, making it free. Look out, Mama, I'm bringing bread and butter home tonight. Jeff Christensen, California Raceway Video, catching all this action. If you don't believe it, you can catch a copy of that and review it from years to come. Lacey Laura Ferris hooked up well off turn 2 in the red number 40 car. Real narrow driveway to go into turn 1. You got to avoid the lower apron and the high apron. Of course, debris sitting out of turn 4 also. There's a 2-car accident right at the entrance to turn 1. Traffic severely blocked. Oh man, there's a hard hit. Randall Davis makes contact with the 71 of Jamie McLaren out of Redwood City. Both cars still moving. Laney, the 97 car, off turn 2, made a great move, getting sideways down the back chute. I believe he's got a right rear flat as he goes into turn 3. Okay. Oh, a red flag being shown, debris everywhere. Lacey Laura Ferris in the wall over in turn 2. What do you think, race fans? Is this wild or what? 1, 2, 3, huh? Whatever that is. Traffic stalled in turn 4 with a whole bunch of vehicles coming that way. Peaser hard in the wall down the main chute. In the blue and white number 1. Spin out over in turn 2. That's the 25 car of Todd Tracy in an orange and yellow Camaro. Stalled on turn 4 is a 77 car, Jack Brown out of Redwood City. A tire being cut down on the number 1 car of Don Peaser. When he hit the wall, he bent the right rear quarter panel in, cutting that tire down. He'll last a few more laps before that tire is gone away on him. Smell the rubber as he comes out of turn 4. The number 7 of Randall Davis in the yellow Camaro just got hammered hard by your leader in the 17 car, John Fimpton. Look out, Thornsbury. The Playhouse sponsored number 8 of Jim Thornsbury. Come on up lame in the front chute. Right rear tire totally off the number 1 car as he goes through turn 2. And the hood blocking vision for the white number 10 of Bill Frederick out of Hanford as he goes through turn 1. Off the track. Right below the Western Warehouse sign down the back chute, you find the number 25 car, Todd Tracy, now come up lame. Check with my partner over, Jeff Christensen, the videographer, keeping his eyes on the number 91 of Steve Pounds, driving that Mark Roberts red number 91 as he comes off turn 4. Looking pretty good at this point. Starting to be reeled in by the 127 car. I believe that's Randolph. Randolph gets up high into the wall in turn 2. Then you pick up the green number 77 of Mike Hagelstein out of Bakersfield. down the back chute. Oh, up comes the number 10 car back out on the track. Bill Frederick. So we've got 40 laps down, 35 to go. 40 down, 35 laps to go now. Turn 4 action, Brent Laney and Lacey Laura Ferris getting crossed up sideways down the front chute. Brent Laney in the number 97 car out of Torrance, California. A lot of smoke now coming out the right rear of his Chevrolet. Coming out of the front end of that car, the 97. The 04 now muscling his way through. The 04 of Chad Henry. Race into turn 3 with Brett Laney side by side. Finally, with a muscle move, got underneath and came on around the 14 car along with Chad Henry in the red and white 04. Oh, look out, turn 4 action. Oh! The 121 car getting high out of turn 4. Tim Esme out of Santa Maria. Randolph. Is Tony driving? Not here? Jim Thornsberry with the hood up, trying to cool that car down a little bit. Down the back chute, the number 5 car. Look out! Whoa! That orange 25 car sitting in a precarious place right now. Some 50 laps down, unsure on exact quantity, but some 50 laps down. Everybody swapping paint all over, getting sideways. Esme into turn 1. Tim Esme trying to hang on to that wheel. Chad Henry in a 04 car going off the track. A lot of smoke coming out of his car. 3 abreast off turn 4. On the bottom side, the number 7 of Randall Davis. On the top side, the 38 of Eric Gifford. No strangers to the Bakersfield Speedway. And the number 20 car with a right front flat plowing up the track. There goes a tire on one of the cars. Oh, Esme and number 69 car, Heavy Thunder being laid down out there. Esme quickly takes off, along with Dwan Masonheimer. Don Peaser waving his hand to let the cars know behind him he's taking his car off the track, the number 1 car. Apparently he's got that rear shock rubbing on the tire. They changed tires earlier and put a new one on, and once again they've cut that right rear down. Jim Thornsberry with that hood still up. Right rear flat on the number 89 car. .60 laps now. Your unofficial leader still the white Camaro off turn 2, the 17 car, John Fenton, and he has been hooked up here all night. Goes to the inside of turn 4. 61 laps down now. Unofficially the white number 17 of John Fenton off turn 2, your leader. Lacey Laura Ferris out of turn 4, stuck at deep end at 3, come through with a lot of RPM, making a muscle move now into 1. The number 1 of Don Peaser back out on the track, as well as the number 5 of Chris Smith, both of them changing tires. The number 17 of John Fenton, currently your leader, part of the Cargill Racing family, out showing him how the hog eats the cabbage here tonight. Definitely doing a fine ride as he goes down low on the inside into turn 3. Lacey Laura Ferris in the red number 40, right on his backside. A couple laps down though. Chewed up another right rear tire on that number 1 car. And Jim Thornsberry in the Playhouse number 8 still on the track. That blue car with the hood up. Tough way to drive. Not a lot of vision up front. He tries the high side around the number 91 of Steve Pounds. blue and white number 99 of Joe Gallagher. Now in I'm not sure where he stands in the positioning on the track, but definitely one of the faster cars right now. Also the number 87 of Gary Dunton out of Fresno. Dunton looking real quick. Fenton now into turn 1 with a lot of traffic in front of him. Jerks it up high out of turn 2 on the upper groove. 68 down unofficially, 68 laps down, 7 to remain. Right rear flat on the 91 car, Steve Pounds. Oh, your leader lost a right rear tire down the back chute. John Fenton, tire rolling to the infield. Dave Mitchell quickly over there to knock that tire down. Your leader, the 17, now out of competition, John Fenton. Oh, man, that's tough. I have no idea who the leader is. 69 down, 6 to go. Yellow number 7 off turn 4, moving quick. Randall Davis right behind the 69 car. 69 car, your driver, Dwan Masonheimer. Boy, some of these cars sound really terrible, but they're still out kicking booty. Also that blue number 5, I believe that's a Nova. Chris Smith out of Ridgecrest. He's hooked up pretty good here yet. Oh, hard into the main chute wall. The number 10 car, Bill Frederick out of Hanford, made a big old cement spray. That's the number 91 car, Steve Pounds with the right flat. The number 7 into turn 1, Randall Davis, the yellow Camaro. Hooked up, he's been passing a lot of cars. He's got to be moving up into the standing. Sticks it deep into turn 3. Randall Davis sponsored in there by Bob's Muffler. Bobby Clement over there making a whole lot of exhaust systems for all kinds of race cars at the Bakersfield Speedway. 74 laps down, and there's the checkered. That concludes the first 75 laps. How about a big hand for the first 75, the Enduro. All right, here's the starting grid for the 20-lap main event, IMCA Modifieds. On the pole, the number 08 car out of Taft, California, your driver, Jay Barrett. Outside front row, the number 55 car comes to us by Bakersfield, your driver, Doug Thompson. Second row inside, the number 87 car out of Bakersfield, Buck Cox. The number 41 car out of Mettler, your driver, Brent Blackstocks. Third row inside, the number 26 car comes to us by the way of Bakersfield, your driver, Gary Brannon. On the top side of Brannon, you'll find the blue number 4 car, your driver, George C. Scott. Fourth row inside, your current IMCA modified points leader, the number 6 car comes to us out of Porterville, Darren Smotherman. Outside of Darren, The number 18 car comes to us by the way of Tulare, Tom Bowser. The number 12 car next in the lineup comes to us out of Hawthorne, California, Ron Bartels. The red number 4 car, your national points leader right now out of Santa Maria, Ryan Cole. The 0 car, Jim Reeves. The number 70 out of Port Hueneme, Bob McMahon. And the number 10, Lynn Dinas out of Bakersfield. Lights out. We're looking for a green. 20-lap main event IMCA. We're on it. Doug Thompson, the red number 55, stuck it hard into one off turn 2, your leader. Thompson up in smoke now, drops up on the high side. Jay Barrett now your leader, the 08, followed by Buck Cox and then Gary Brannon. Brannon running a strong third. Buck Cox hard on the high side. Coming up fast, the number 4 car, Ryan Cole. Look out down the main chute. Oh, look out, Cole. Oh, man. The number 4 of Ryan Cole and Jim Reeves almost hit the backside of Doug Thornton. Thornton dead in the main chute track. Oh, my gosh. Ryan Cole had it down to the floor and just escaped contact with the red 55 of Thompson. A real challenge come off turn 4. Buck Cox all over the backside of Jay Barrett. Gary Brannon and Darren Smotherman. Now Ryan Cole up to 5th. Ryan Cole, your national points leader. Coming off turn 2, sitting down in 5th, and Darren Smotherman, the Bakersfield points leader, up to 1st. Ryan Cole now 4th. Gary Brannon 2nd. Ryan Cole up to 3rd. Cole, a strong competitor here. Your leader off turn 4, Darren Smotherman. Here you can see Tom Bowser working himself up to 6th now, right behind the 87 car of Buck Cox. Cox opens the door. Jim Reeves on the high side of him, 3 abreast down the back chute. The number 12 of Ron Bartels now coming in the hunt. Ryan Cole up to 2nd. Darren Smotherman, your leader, coming across 8 down. Tom Bowser now moves himself up to 4th. And there's your leader into turn 3, off turn 4, Darren Smotherman. Ryan Cole is starting to reel your leader in. The red number 4 of Ryan Cole now reeling the leader in, Darren Smotherman. It's going to be a real race to the finish. We're halfway through, 10 down, 10 to go. Ryan Cole about 5 car lengths back. Another 12 back, you pick up Gary Brannon. That's Ryan Cole in the red number 4, running 2nd. Smoke coming off the red number 4 off that left header. Ryan Cole, smoke coming off his car. Reeling in your leader, Darren Smotherman. Cole now tracking the backside of the white 6, Darren Smotherman. Ryan Cole looks underneath off of 4. Smotherman puts the hammer down and keeps him away one more time. Tom Bowser in turn 2 trying to get around the 26 car of Brannon, but can't quite pull the trigger. Oh, what a race up front with Darren Smotherman and Ryan Cole. Cole down low. Smotherman opens the door and Ryan Cole takes the lead. The red number 4, Ryan Cole. 16 laps down, 4 to go. Ryan Cole, the red number 4, Darren Smotherman, the white number 6, your first 2 runners. Tom Bowser finally made the pass off turn 2. He's in the 18 car, now running 3rd. 17 down, 3 to go. Tom Bowser in the number 18 car, I believe he's ranked 5th in the national points lead. Now running 3rd. Laps down, 2 to go. That's your leader now into turn 3. Red number 4. Ryan Cole gets the white flag. 1 more time to go. Your leader now with lap traffic in front of him. An opportunity for Darren Smotherman to possibly reel him back in. Off at turn 3, now turn 4. Your leader and winner, Ryan Cole, the number 4 car. The number 6 car, Darren Smotherman. 2nd, the number 18 car, Tom Bowser. 3rd, the number 26 car, Gary Brannon. 4th, the number 12, Ron Bartell. 5th.
Had the best win-loss series record for any racer in the United States. Scott Pounds out of Bakersfield won that championship. Now you come to us out of Santa Maria, you are the current national points leader. And how did Bakersfield Speedway feel tonight to you in comparison to some of these other tracks you've been driving all over?
Well, this is our 20th win of the season, and every one gets tougher and tougher. And to be able to win our 20th in Bakersfield in front of a great crowd feels good.
All right, there you go. His 20th main event win for 1995. Big hand for your winner, Ryan Cole.
"20 laps of main event action. On the pole, we'll find the 02 car of Dwayne Wood. Outside front row, you find the number 40 car. Lady driver comes to us out of Bakersfield. Her name, oh no, that's the number 43 car out of Bakersfield, Tim Scott.
44.
Second row inside the 09 car out of Taft, California, Ed Barrett. The 08 car out of Lake Isabella, Jay Marks. Third row inside the 8B car, your driver Jim Perry. Outside of Jim Perry in the number 32 car. Sponsored in by Woods Photography, your driver Ramblin' Ron Schmidt. Next row inside the yellow 05 Out of Bakersfield, brought to you by Cargill Welding, Cargill Garage, your driver, Flipper Don Cargill. Outside of Don, the number 37 car, brought to you by Nails by Lori and Bleacher Bums, your driver, Gentleman Tim Bewley. The black number 3 car out of Manhattan Beach, your driver, Scott Cameron. Outside of Scott Cameron, the 25 car, sponsored by Pick You Save, Bryant's Radiator, and California Raceway Video, the front yard dog, Roger Herrick. The number 66 car, sponsored in by Al's Radiator Service, your driver, the dog catcher, Jim Deedy.
Sorry.
Also the number 16 car of Danny Lewis, the number 16H of Jeff Houston's, the number 14 of Rick Henderson, the number 49 of Lloyd Reed, the number 1 of Don Peaser, the number 76P of Jerry Morgantini. Lights out. We'll be looking for the amps to come up. Green flag about to fly. We're on the green. 20-lap main event. Oh boy, Jay Marks and Tim Scott jumped up there. A mad dash goes hard into turn 3. Ed Barrett running 3rd. Ramblin' Ron Schmidt running 4th. Greenfield tire. Marks gets on the backside of Scott, got him loose a little bit. They run it deep into turn 3, and Jay Marks is now up front, your leader. Ed Barrett also trying to get a piece of Scott. Tim Bewley running 4th. Bewley now up to 3rd. Scott down off the pace, and Bewley a race for 2nd. Barrett got tagged by Scott. Oh, turn 4, oh, hard into the wall. 2 tires loose. Look out, a loose tire down the main chute. Oh, Wayne Kaufman hits the tire. Ed Barrett got tangled up along with the 05 of Flipper Don Cargill. And the number 43 involved also out there, Tim Scott. What happened there was Tim Scott came into turn 3, got his right front bumper hooked onto Ed Barrett, who was still on the gas, stuck it deep into turn 3, got Barrett crossed up. Barrett turned to the outside wall as well as Tim Scott. They picked up the 05 of Cargill and gave him a booty, and the 2 cars hit the wall real hard. Ed Barrett in the 09, Tim Scott in the 43 car. The number 32 of Ramblin' Ron Schmidt and the 25 of Roger Herrick. The 66 of Jim Deedy. We're on the green. Oh, a delayed start, but we're on it. Jim Deedy in a turn 1 on the high side, picking up some good RPM, now up to 4th. Side by side in with Ramblin' Ron Schmidt. Ron Schmidt holding a nice tight line through 3 and 4. Deedy up high, and Deedy makes the pass out of 4. Roger Herrick 5th, Ron Schmidt 4th. Rick Henderson now joins the hunt, along with Brian Terry. Tim Bewley falls off the pace. Jim Deedy now up to 2nd. Look at Henderson into turn 3. Holy mackerel. Henderson hooked up. Ron Schmidt loses it in the infield. Hangs on to it. The fine drive brings it back into the backside of Houston's. Right rear flat on the number 1 car, Peaser. The 08 of J. Mark, still your leader, Jim Deedy running 2nd. The 16 car of Danny Lewis now up to 3rd. Roger Herrick with a duel off turn 2. Henderson gets the lead entry into turn 3. bumpers locked on the number 2 car of Roger Remy and the 17 of Brian Terry. Wayne Kaufman on the binders. Yellow flag coming out for the spin car of Roger Remy Jr., the Flying Hawaiian. He had locked bumpers with the black 17 of Brian Terry. Left rear flat on his car. Applause for Jay Marks from his fan club as he comes out on the track. Jim Deedy waiting for the green. We're on it. Danny Lewis sticks it deep into 3 on the high side, trying to get a little muscle move. Danny Lewis on the high side. You can pick up a lot of RPM that way. Rick Henderson now up for second place. And Danny Lewis takes it back. Danny Lewis now back to second. Rick Henderson third. Lloyd Reed fourth. The front yard dog, Roger Herrick, fifth. Roger Remy gets spun out of turn 2 by Jeff Houston's. A real battle for that second place as Henderson now back up to second. And you find Danny Lewis on the high side. Lewis falls back a step or 2. Side by side into 3 with the 17, Brian Terry, and the 25, Roger Herrick. And you look up there in the 8B of Jim Perry now in the hunt. Jim Perry, the 8B now running 7th. Roger Herrick spun out by the 17 of Brian Terry. A race into turn 4. Look out, your leader's coming around lap traffic. The 17 of Brian Terry, black flag for spinning the 25 car out. Rick Henderson all over that back bumper of Jim Deedy as they go nose to tail into turn 1. Henderson down the main back chute into 3. Henderson with a muscle move on Deedy. Off 4, Henderson gets loose out of 4. $17 down, 3 to go. Under the hood of the number 17 car down the back chute. And the fire went out. Here comes a white flag action. The fire is out. Jim Deedy with a half a lap to go. Your leader now catching some heat from the 49 car of Lloyd Reed. Deedy holds it down tight. Can he hold on? Your winner, Jim Deedy. Lloyd Reed second. The 14 car of Rick Henderson third.
That's 1-2. Look at the steam coming out the side. Here's the big winner. How about a big hand for Jim Deedy? Nice try. There you go, Jim. Let's turn around here and get a picture of him, buddy. Right, there he is, ladies and gentlemen. Jim Deedy. Hey, Jim, let's go to the front here. Let's talk to the fans for just a moment. And here's your little daughter. Gets a big head from his daughter. What's your name, hon? Jamie, all right. What do you think about your dad winning this main event?
Oh, is he going to win the trophy?
He will. He did win a trophy. Look at that right there. You mean you want him to win the championship overall?
Yeah.
All right. Well, I tell you what, Jim Deedy, you were spanking some booty. You worked your way up, and as up front you finally came, a lot of cars falling off on the pace. I see yours catching up a little heat, but what do you feel like right now?
I feel great. This is wonderful. I just don't want to fun thing.
My God.
I know Rick Anderson was right on my booty, so I don't know.
A couple of times he was moving up on you, got down low in the berm, got loose out of turn 4. But I tell you what, this is your first career main event win ever, huh?
Yes, it is. And I love it, too.
And we have to congratulate as part of that main event win here tonight, your sponsors and whatnot.
I've got IMCA, Al's Radiator Automotive, and Oildale Automotive, too. And Tom Thompson up there. If it hadn't been for him, I probably wouldn't be here.
All right, how about a big hand for your Hobby Stock main event win ever? His first career win, Jim Deedy! Excellent drive.
All right, 25-lap main event for the modified street. Starting on the pole, the 3B car, that's Ron Malone out of Bakersfield. The number 3 car, sponsored by Bob Earnshaw Motors, A1 Multi-Business. Sir Lube, your driver out of Bakersfield, Bobo Earnshaw. A lot of Bo Earnshaw friends down there. The number 91 car, second row inside, comes to us out of Porterville, sponsored in by American Truck Parts, Eagle Brand Snacks. Your driver, Billy Noland. The number 52 car, second row outside, sponsored by Chewy's Mesquite Broiler, James the Hammer Hammonds. The number 48 car won his first qualifying heat race in the modified streets, Bruce the Moose Smith. The number 18 car, out of Lindsay. The number 18, Kevin Collier. The number 78 car, Ralph Cook. The number 9, Glenn Hughes. The number 19, Ronnie Sanders. The number 79 car, out of Lake Isabella, Jim Harker. The number 97, Chris Lenny. Lights out, we're going green. And Dennis Tinker lets it fly. Earnshaw climbs the wall. Holy mackerel. Earnshaw got up a good 3 feet in the air, hung on to it, comes off turn 2, your leader. 3 abreast into 3. The guys are fast here tonight. Malone gets spun. James the Hammer Hammonds now your leader. Yellow for the number 2. The number 3B car gets spun out of turn 4, Ron Malone. Oh man, these guys are quick, jeez! Daryl Hood, the number 4, Super Phil Matthews, the number 44, Rudrick Childers. Lights on, we're green. The 57 car is Floyd Quackenbush. Earnshaw opens the door and hammers up there. James the Hammer Hammonds up in the first position off 2. The Hammer bobbles a little bit, opens the door. Up comes an 18 car Collier. running third. Glenn Hughes in the number 9 car, fourth. A pass going into turn 3. Kevin Collier on the high side. James the Hammer Hammonds down low, recaptures that lead. Spin out, the 44 car, Rick Childress sitting on the apron. And Collier down the back chute. Sticks it into 3. Hammonds on the gas, side by side off of 4. Turn 1 wreck. The number 2 of Daryl Hood. Daryl Hood crossed up on turn 1 rather. And the number 3 of Ron Malone, I believe it is. Shoot. James the Hammer Hammonds with his hands full on Kevin Collier. And we go green. Hammond stays down low, keeps the door closed. Collier jumps up high into turn 1. James the Hammer Hammonds with a good drive, able to hold Collier off one more time. Hammonds holds the car down low, makes him go on the high side. Collier and Hammonds make contact. Right front flat on the number 2 car. Turn 1 wall. Daryl Hood with a right front flat. Oh, look out, Harker. Right front flat. Right front flat on the number 2 car of Daryl Hood. Just the 52 of James the Hammer Hammonds. Bruce Smith still hanging in there with that third shot. Billy Nolan fourth, and we're on the green. Steve Nolan, the 17 car, made a contact with the 19 car, removed his door hanging on the backside. You can see that as they go down the back chute. The 19, Ronnie Sanders, and the door missing, that's the white 17 of Steve Nolan, current points leader. Steve Nolan able to get around the 19 car of Collier. Ronnie Sanders, that is. 9th place right now is the 17 car. Jim Harker now on the move into turn 1 on the high side on top of the 78 car of Cook. Chris Laney, the number 97 car, got loose and hammered the 19 car of Ronnie Sanders. Sanders drops back a couple of car lengths. Now falling off the pace. That's the 48 car. Ran third for a long time. In the wall, the 01, Brian Johnson. Johnson up and moving. Heavy thunder in turn 2. Ralph Cook made contact with the number 9 car, Glenn Hughes. 78 car, Ralph Cook, definitely fast here tonight, but just can't quite get around these guys. They seem to be running the same line that he chooses. Move over flag now being waved toward the number 2 car, Darrell Hood, as Glenn Hughes, the number 9 car, gets spun over in turn 3. Glenn Hughes now parked on the apron, turn 3. Your leader still the red number 18. Now going into turn 1. 20 down, 5 to go. Yellow flag for the number 9 car of Glenn Hughes as he's parked at turn 3 apron. The 52 of James Hammer Hammonds running second. And we're back on the green. Childress moving up now. Childress getting on the top side of Ralph Cook. Childress in the blue 44 car. Laps down. 23 down. Oh, turn 2 action. Billy Nolan, Rick Childress, and Bruce Smith. We go yellow one more time. Kevin Collier, your leader. James the Hammer Hammonds. Slippery Steve Nolan running third. Chris Laney fourth. Super Phil Matthews now up to fifth. White flag one more time around. Here's your winner, Kevin Collier, the 52 car, James the Hammer Hammond second, Steve Nolan third, Chris Laney fourth, fifth goes the number 4 car, Super Phil Matthews, sixth to the 78 car of Ralph Cook.
52.
A great race by the 52 car, James the Hammer Hammonds coming in second, a strong competitor, the winner of the 18 car of Kevin Collier. And do we have time to do an interview with the winner here, the 18 car now?
I didn't think I'd get around it for a while, but you know, you get your racing room stuff, so hey, I think I'm alive. You know, you heck of a job.
And it was a very clean race. I didn't see a contact out there between you two at all. Good time racing. What did the track feel like there? Looks like you guys got a lot of movement on RPM coming off the corners.
Yeah, track's going real good. The end started drying up at the end, but that's my car likes that going dry, so.
Okay, let's talk about that for just a moment. Why does a driver like a dry track when you come off the corner, your tail end wants to break away from you rather than a good tight tacky track?
Tight track, tacky track, horsepower track. Straight track is supposed to be a driver track.
There you go, folks. A dry track is a driver track, a wet track, a horsepower track. Big hand for the second in a row main event winner, Kevin Collier. There's your fan club. Right over here, buddy.
Starting with 5. Are we ready to go? Okay, here we go. 1, 2, 3. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Away we go. 5-0. So with our time constraint, this will be a 50 lap rather than 75 because of our curfew and cars getting sideways all over the track. Eric Gifford, still your leader. Currently second, the 69 car. Running third, the number 7 of Randall Davis. A pass coming out of turn 4 on the high side. And Dwan Heimer's got the position. Dwan Masonhammer. Oh, up in a wall over there, turn 2 is Brent Laney. Your current leader coming off turn 2, the 69 car. All kinds of steam coming out that hood. The 38 car getting crossed up into second now, the number 7 of Randall Davis. Thornsberry gets sideways, parks it on the apron of turn 4. Currently running second, the 38 car, Eric Gifford. Running third, the 40 car of Lacey Laura Ferris. Ferris up in a high side, turn 3, now up to second. Check that, make it third. Behind Randall Davis. The black 69 car in turn 2, your leader. Like I said, that car running real hot, steam coming out. Lacey Laura Ferris in the 40 car, now up to second, now drops back to third. And now off the pace, a right front flat on the 40 car. She was running third. Your leader in turn 3, the 69 car. Now being passed by the number 5 car. The number 5 car, Chris Smith out of Ridgecrest, now your leader. The number 5 car down the back chute. Going into turn 3, your leader. Running second, the 38 car. Eric Gifford. Third, the number 7 car, the yellow Camaro in turn 3. Randall Davis. And up comes the number 69 car again. Now we got smoke coming out of your leader as he goes into turn 1. That's the number 5. Chris Smith. Turn 4 action. Daryl Hood on the bottom side with a muscle move. Got around Randall Davis. The leader, number 5, now into turn 1. Fire on the 69 car as he goes into turn 1. The black 65 of Dewan Masonheimer. Down the main chute, we go red on the track.
Got a guy with a flyer, we're just checking.
Now we saw some.
Tell him he's done. Down, put the flyer out. Tell him he's done. Underneath the car, you got a fire.
Come back, Sandy, didn't catch.
Enduro, August 26th. There's some entries in the office. That's a big fire, guys. That's a big fire in there.
So we have a pretty good sizable flame under that 54 car you're driving to Larry Courier. That driver course is all right. He's out of the car. Standing in infield in that green driver's suit. All your race fans, of course, the next Enduro will be out here at Bakersfield Speedway. That'll be August 26th, along with the modified streets, the IMCA modified, and the hobby stocks. What you got going on there is an apparent either a fuel or an oil leak on a hot engine, and you can spray it off and it rips back on and it'll reignite. Three, 2, 1, hit it! Your leader still the blue number 5 into turn. Your leader off turn 4, the 38 car, Eric Gifford. Oh, Jim Thornsberry into the wall down the main chute. And a big smoke screen from the number 5 car, Chris Smith out of Ridgecrest. Boy, he's got a big old trail coming off the back side of his car. The fast car on the track right now, the Blue Monte Carlo 122 of Tim Esme. Esme out of Santa Maria. Currently the fastest car on the track, working out of turn 2 right now. Boy, that's tough. The number 22 car, lady driver Deborah Paul out of Ridgecrest, eating all kinds of smoke on the backside of the number 5 car. That's got to be tough. Spin out, turn 2. Loose tire on the track. The number 10 car of Bill Frederick out of Hanford. And we go red. And Bangarooski! Ow! Ow! Okay, buddy. All right, thank you. Okay. So there's the white number 4. He's currently running second, a lap down. He's into turn 1. Your leader, the 38 car, now going into turn 1. Yeah, but he was last down. Hey, 3-1 of Morgan Teeney's vehicle. Gave the last one away to Morgan Teeney. He came up and got it. He needed one. All right. Eric Gifford, your driver and leader in the 38 car, off turn 2. Motor sounding a little rough at this time. Currently second, the white number 4, the Monte Carlo, going into turn 3. There's a geyser out of turn 3. Boy, look at the water come out of that radiator. Holy mackerel. Your second place car has lost his right front wheel. Stays out on the track.
anything bad about it.
Only 8 cars remaining on the track. Fastest car on the track right now, the red number 91 off turn 2. The 91 car, I believe the driver is Steve Pounds. Fastest car on the track at this time. There you can see the number 91 car down the back chute going into turn 3. Steve Pounds definitely closing the ground on your leader. Tough to do. Found the groove on this track. The number 38 car, Eric Gifford, still your leader. Oh, that doesn't work. Lacey Laura Ferris, a right rear flat. She jumps out of the track surface. Loose tire rolling toward the infield off the 89 car, parked up out of turn 2. Holy mackerel, only 6 cars remaining. .38 still running strong. Engine does not sound real good. Steve Pounds in the 91 car off turn 2, getting underneath Brent Laney. You gotta watch those crickets. They'll get your popsicle. I'm not going to touch that one. Steve Pounds in the 91 car now going into turn 1, trying to reel your leader in as he goes into turn 3. That's the 38 car, Eric Gifford. Pounds definitely closing ground. Jim Miller, this bed's for you. I don't know if that's Mark Roberts or Steve Pounds, but whoever it is, they are hooked up here. And Lacey Laura Ferris got that number 40 car hooked up good now. She's cooking off turn 2. The number 91 car now starting to come up the backside of your leader, the 38 of Eric Gifford. I have no idea where they are, how they stand, but it makes for a good race. Pounds looks on the inside of Gifford as he comes off turn 2. look out. Lacey Laura Ferris losing a right rear. Braking an axle. Having a lot of difficulty keeping it up against the wall.
10 to go, Tinker. 38 still your leader.
38 still our leader. 10 laps remaining. 10 laps to go. Look out down the main street. Lacey Laura Ferris sideways. Randa Ferris drops down to the inside. Oh man, Lacey Laura Ferris coming. Look out, Deborah Paul spotted her just in time. The number 4 car makes a dash. Brent Laney finally spots her. The 38 car officially is still your leader. Randall Davis has Steve Pounds in the 91 car, apparently a right rear flat, and Randall Davis passed him down the back chute. Tough luck, that 91 car was moving up big time. Right rear flat takes him out of competition. Boy, that looked a little weird. Right now, the 17 car of Fenton down the back chute. Look at that right rear tire when he comes by you. He's got a real shiny looking tire about ready to blow off that car. And he takes it to the infield. Lady driver in the 22 car, Deborah Paul, looking good here still.
He's got sparks.
Oh, nice move by Brent Laney. Came down the main chute, hooked up down low, almost picked the front end up of Pounds' car. And here comes the white flag to your leader, Eric Gifford. .38 car, your leader. He won the first segment. And he's coming right back at it for round 2. Here's your winner, the 38 car, Eric Gifford. All right, there we go. Another conclusion of a radical race night at the Bakersfield Speedway. I tell you what, there was a great 150-lap Enduro. The winner out there, 38 car of Eric Gifford, winning both 75 segments. That was an excellent ride. Of course, Kevin Collier winning the main event for the modified street stocks, and the other guy, the number 4 car out of Santa Maria, the national points leader, Ryan Cole, taking the main event for the IMCA modifieds. And the hobby stock winner of the hobby stock main was, who won that one, Jeff? Yeah. Isn't it amazing? You know, we've had more fun here all night. My throat's gone. Seems like a what? Seems like a lifetime. Yeah, was it Danny Lewis? No, it wasn't Danny. I don't know. Hey, it doesn't matter. We had fun here. We want you back next Saturday. Don't forget, it's California Raceway video. Your host, the race doctor, Mike Mosier, saying a great hobby stock race. You know, I was just teasing you, Jim Deedy. Hey, you did a fine job, Buckwheat. That Oldsmobile was kicking ass. Jim Deedy, the number 66 car, the main event winner, of course, for the hobby division. A whale of a job up there kicking booty. So until next time, this is the race doctor, Mike Mosier, saying good night to y'all. Take care. May God bless each and every one of you. Good night, all. And I love